Slightly Unblended, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Today is another 2 looks with 1 palette with the Terra Cosmetic Cosmic Wanderer palette. So if you'd like to see this look and another one, then just keep on watching. I hope you're having a beautiful day today, or whatever time that it is for you. I'm starting out with the Makeup Shack T66 brush in the shade Triangulum from the Terra Cosmetics Cosmic Wanderer palette, and applying it into the crease about halfway and kind of angling it up towards my brow. And I'm going to do a little baby blenderoos. With the dough color number 11 brush, I'm blending Triangulum out with Chromosphere, doing baby blends, back and forth windshield wiping motions with the lightest amount of pressure. Chromosphere is such a beautiful shade, like I cannot keep my brushes out of it. Now I'm going back into Triangulum just to touch it up and doing little back and forth windshield wiping motions. I just wanted it to be nice and pigmented and just stand out because it is dreamy. I will also be going back into the shade Triangulum with that dough color number 11 brush just to get that nice and blended out as well, making sure we have a nice, beautiful, seamless blend. I'm taking a white eyeshadow with the Sigma E25 brush to soften the blend, just to make sure everything is just nice and not harsh. And then I will go back into Triangulum and touch it up, just to make sure that I have it brought back and that it is given all of its beautiful self to the look. I'm really focusing on going back into the shades and touching them up. I always say that I feel like I do my makeup repetitively. I just kind of go back into the shades and get them to the pigmentation that I would like and just go back and forth, kind of repetitive. With some micellar water on a Q-tip, I'm going to clean off my lid, and then I'm going to apply some of the Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas and Fair on the outer area of my eye and kind of onto the lid, just so that I have a nice clean base. I want to try to keep this shape, and I will be going in and carving out the crease after I do the outer corner of my eye area. And you may hear my cats. I have been getting all the kitty lovin's today. They've been being my sidekicks and just visiting with me. They know when I need a laugh, so they just kind of try their best to make me at least giggle. So I'm taking the clean canvas and just kind of cleaning up that portion that goes towards the arch of my brow, and then just focusing on applying the clean canvas towards the outer corner of my eye. Oh, I forgot that I was telling you wrong. I'm carving out my crease. I thought I didn't do that till later. I just sat through here and wrote down, like, notes of what I did to come in and talk, and I completely missed it. So, I guess I zoned out. So now I'm taking that, and I'm just making sure that I'm getting it ready to kind of take it out further to wing it. That way we can start applying the same 3 shades that we already used to create, like, a winged out gradient, beautiful monochromatic blue blend. Back at it again with the Makeup Shack T66 brush and Triangulum. I'm adding it onto the outer area of my crease and angling it up towards the tail of my brow. So I'm just really kind of focusing on packing it and making sure that it's nice and that deep, gorgeous blue that it is. And then just kind of taking it and trying to get it close towards the tail of my brow. I had no idea what I was doing. I had an idea in mind, and I'm still not sure if I executed the idea the way I intended, but here we are. So now I'm going to blend out Triangulum with Chromosphere with that same dough color number 11 brush and just get them nice and blended together. this, I don't know if I've ever really tried a shape like this. I was just playing around. It was Halloween. I wanted to try to dress up witchy to take my nephew trick-or-treating with my brother and my sister-in-law. So I was just playing around. I just wanted to make sure that I filmed a video though, because I was like, yes, yes, another Terra Moons video. I love Terra Moons, so yeah, I just decided to go on ahead and film whatever I was doing for Halloween. So I'm going in with the triangulum on that dough color number 11 brush and just making sure it's nice and blended with chromosphere. With that same Sigma E25 brush, I'm taking Knockout from the Blend Bunny Cosmetics All Done Up palette to diffuse the blend, soften it a little bit, make sure it's nice, and just airbrushed. I love using a white eyeshadow to blend out colorful looks. I feel like it gives it a little like oof. Not oof, because oof kind of is like a bad thing, but like oomph, I think is the I'm looking for here. So then I'm going back in and touching the shades up. And now to carve out my crease. Oh, I didn't carve out my crease. What am I even doing? What is life? Who knows? Anyway, I'm taking the infamous nameless Morphe brush and carving out my crease the rest of the way because I started it, but I didn't finish it. So I'm going in and I'm carving that out and getting ready to add some sparkly goodness because sparkles just make everything a little bit better. So I'm just kind of taking this, carving the crease out, and taking it over and it like into the inner corner to make sure that that's clean from any fallout that I may have had. And I'm going to slightly touch the base onto the blue, the darkest blue there, and make sure everything is nice and defined. Now I'm tapping a little bit of triangulum on like along the edge of the base just to have that nice and diffused. It kind of softens the blend, kind of makes it be a good base to add the sparkles. I don't know, I just feel like it helps it to blend and it just makes it more blended. How many times can I say blend? Who knows? Now I'm going to dip into Pleiades with the dough color number 14 brush, and I'm adding it along the edges of triangulum, but only on the lid, kind of avoiding the center of my lid. That way that can just be a more iridescent sparkle. I kind of just wanted to slightly blend this onto the blue or in the crease to make it more like a deep blue shimmery sparkly goodness, and then like the center of my lid. So like right now I'm taking the Cleona DF04 brush and the shade First Light and putting that on. I ended up using my finger because I got a little too much on the brush and I was like, I'm gonna do like that to blend it out. And I felt like with First Light, it's such a beautiful and light, almost like iridescent shade that I could just use it and it works so well with Pleiades. And yeah, so I just kind of blended it with that and took it up towards my brow and all the way just like in between the shades. I'm trying to look and like figure out what I'm doing. But now I'm taking that same shade, First Light, and applying it for my inner corner highlight. Now to do a little doodling on our eyes with the Devout Beauty Lounge, a mantra liner. Oh my gosh, tongue tied. Anyway, this is good things can and will happen for me. I'm starting out by drawing like a lowercase t and starting from the outer tip and angling it up to the top and repeating that on each side until it looks like a gleam. So I'm just kind of like extending it, but then like bringing it out a little bit and then angling it up. I tried really hard. I wrote this out like 3 different times trying to explain how I do it, but I just kind of do like the T and then fill it in and then take it from that like horizontal line once I have it and then like kind of angle it downwards and then kind of fill it in until it looks more like a star. Hopefully that makes sense. I have another way wrote down trying to explain how I do, so I'll get to that in just a second. But I'm just really focusing on filling this in right now to try to make this gleam be gleamy. Now I'm doodling a little moon. kind of doing like a backward C and just filling it in and trying to angle it a little more on its side. My moons, if I do them with my hands, without a stencil, they don't. I need more practice. It's kind of harder though, like doing this on your eye versus on a sheet of paper or something. But yeah, so it kind of looks more like a boomerang, or at least to me anyway. Okay, so another way to do the gleaming star is to do them by starting and making an A, but like make an A with the feet angled, like give it feet. So I draw stick people because my drawing is just laughable. So like kind of angle the feet outwards and do the same right underneath it. And then when you're done doing that, just extend the points just a little bit and make it sharper. And I hope that came out where I didn't just sound like I was coming up with just some random formula. But yeah, so I kind of do them both ways. Also, Definition Beauty has stencils that you can use to do these. They have like these cats, moons. The Halloween collection was adorable. I think they have lightning bolts, like hearts, all kinds of stuff. Definitely check out Definition Beauty. So this is the About Face Matte Fluid Eye Paint in White Noise. And now I'm taking the Suva 610 brush and I'm kind of just doing like little dots, but not really. I'm trying to do clouds. So I start by dotting it on and then I try to make them fluffier by just kind of taking them upwards and outwards and trying to just create a cloud. Kind of angling it up, making the center a bit higher than the outer bits, and just making sure that it's nice and filled in. The matte fluid eye paint in White Noise is just perfect for creating clouds. So I'm gently tapping it on, kind of dotting it, and I'll make the center bit of the cloud be the first thing that I focus on, and then I kind of work on extending it on either side, but not making them go up as high as in the center. And I just feel like that helps the clouds look pretty cute. Clouds I can probably draw better on paper, but you know. So I'm just doing that and tapping it down and making sure to kind of extend the left and right bit and kind of get it ready to put eyeshadow on, because I like to create the illusion of multiple clouds. So I'll take it and I'll extend it, and then I'll take a little bit of eyeshadow. So I went in with Triangulum and I'm just patting it on the lower bit of the cloud to make it more of the shade that was the last one that we used. Just kind of wherever you're placing it, whatever shade you use, you can do like that. Use it to tap it down. That way it has that color there, so that when you go and do more, it looks like layered clouds. Alright, so this is a finished look. Sorry for the voiceover. It is Halloween, and I took my nephew trick-or-treating with my brother and sister-in-law. So I had to kind of rush things because I had a late start. I had a bit of insomnia last night. I didn't actually get to go to sleep until like 5 o'clock in the morning. Insomnia has been pretty bad lately. So I kind of got a late start. I had chores I had to do before I could come in here and do my makeup. So I was like, let's do something like cool. I feel like with these lenses though, like they're from Pinky Paradise. They had a sale going on. mid or early October. So I picked up these, a gray, a white, a creepy like zombie looking kind of, but not super dramatic, and another white that wasn't like full on white, and then I made a separate order and got a black one. So I'm really excited to like do some like really interesting looks. Since I haven't had a chance to do very many Halloween looks, I'm wanting to do some more creative things. So if you're interested in seeing something that's like just me doing a look and talking, or just me doing the look and explaining how I do it. I mean, if I do it and talk, I can still explain how I do it, but like, you know, just if you want to see something other than just things that I would wear out, which I say that, but pretty much everything that I do, I would wear out, because I really don't care if somebody's looking at me, like, because I'll wear it out. Like, I spent anywhere from 3 to 6 to 8 hours on this. I'm gonna wear it out, okay? This is gonna be another 2 looks video, so I'm sorry that the voiceover is the first one. With it being Halloween, I was just like, okay, go ahead and do all of the like filming and stuff, and then go have fun with your family, and then come back and finish filming and take your pictures. So yeah, this is look number 1. What are we thinking? These are the Definition Beauty Stencils for the moons on my face. I hand drew the gleam, and it's not really good, but I don't care, because as soon as I'm finished here, I'm wiping it off and going to bed because I am exhausted. So I'm gonna go and get my pictures of this look, and I'll see you in just a second. Hey everybody, look number 2. So I wanted to use just the Cosmic Wonder palette, and that's what I did. So I'm going to take the shade Gravity with the Makeup Shack Q2 brush. So I'm just going to take Gravity and pop it onto this outer corner here and do the shape for a half cut crease. It is currently almost 11 p.m. I started this look at like 6 o'clock, but the weather got really bad. And Arkansas is definitely, if you don't like the weather, stick around for a minute, but it wasn't so like funny with that. There was a tornado warning, and we had to take cover as best as we could. Look, that very, very thankfully, we're all okay. I gathered all of the cats, and we all just hung out in the hallway for a little bit. And I was watching the weather and trying to check in on my parents and my family. And yeah, that was kind of why I'm having such a late start now. Storms just terrify me, and I just get really nervous for other people as well, because storms are unpredictable. So I was just like, so with the Makeup Shack number 11 brush, I'm going to take Electra and blend that out. Back and forth windshield wiper motions with the lightest amount of pressure. I'm just really kind of patting it down as well. We can go back in and touch up Gravity in a minute. So in last week's video, I had talked about possibly vlogging. I didn't say a lot about what I would be possibly vlogging, I don't think. I hadn't quite got to that part in the editing process, which is a little stressful because I should have it like really close to going up, but I don't, because procrastination. But we're planning on taking a trip to Florida, just to drive. With everything that we've had go on, my husband and I, We just want to try and go to the ocean and try to heal. Anytime that I'm like burnt out, if we go at least for a day once a year, I feel a lot better. Now, I'm not saying that that's going to make me feel better now, but it's worth a try. And with it being November, I know it's like going to be chilly as far as like beach goes, but we're going to go and try to have a nice time and just try to feel better after losing our baby boy, my kitty, our kitty. He was a big part of our lives, and so by the time this goes up, we will have already went. And I'm planning on vlogging a little bit of it, just a little bit. I want us to have time together. But my friends had mentioned since we like to travel and do like random mini road trips, that it would be fun to watch if we did a vlog. So I was like, okay, yeah, like that'd be cool. That way everybody that watches my videos would get a chance to get to know me a little bit better. So I'm excited about that, and I want to know that might be up before this, or it might be after. If it's not up now, let me know if you'd like to watch a vlog. I always enjoy vlogs. I like to see people traveling and having fun. So I'm going to go in and touch up gravity now and really focus on patting that down on the outer corner and bringing it back. Now, patting these shades down with this palette, they blend beautifully. You can pat, you can do your little back and forth windshield wiper motions, little baby blenderoos. You blend it, they blend. And I wanted all the sparkles because today I really just need some sparkles. I've had a little too much free time with my brain, and my noggin likes to make me sad. So I was like, let's go do this look, do some sparkles, talk to your friends. So hi friends, thanks for watching. Like, all of you that watch, I consider you all my friends, and I'm very thankful for you watching. And I know I'm a rambling mess right now, and I'm gonna be mad at myself while I edit this, but hi, thanks for being here. So now that I have that touched up, I completely forgot what I was saying, by the way. I'm gonna take the dough color number 12 brush in Vega, and I'm just gonna gently pat this down to blend out Electra. I want it to give mermaid vibes, but like space mermaids. So once I have that built up, I think I've taken it a little higher than I planned, but that's okay. I'm just gonna take a white eyeshadow to soften the blend and then go back into Electra and touch it up. With that dough color number 11 brush, I'm going to go back into Electra and bring it back and forth windshield wiper motions with the lightest amount of pressure. Have you watched anything interesting on TV lately? One of my good friends, Amanda Lynn Glam on Instagram, was telling me that there's a Selena Gomez documentary out, and so I really want to watch that. On this outer corner here, I'm going to focus it out with just a little bit, just by patting it down. I don't know why I'm kind of like whispering. This is almost like ASMR makeup tutorial. I don't know. And I'm gonna go back in with that T2 brush and Gravity. Okay, so now that I have it all touched up, I'm gonna take some micellar water on a Q-tip and clean up my crease, and then I'm gonna take some of the Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas in Fair to carve it out, and we'll add some sparklies. And I'm going to take the Doe Color number 14 brush in the shade Pleiades and pop that on to the base closest to Gravity and gently kind of blend it with Gravity. And then I'm going to take the shade Altier and pop it on. But what I think I'm going to do is just take my finger until I need to get close to the crease so that it's like super defined. But I want to take it and pop it on. And just gently tap it along the edges of Pleiades. And with that brush, I'm going to take that Altier shade and really focus it up in the crease with that brush. Have it nice and sharp. I'm going to take a little bit more Pleiades and just kind of gently blend it for a more gradient sparkle. I'm going to take a little bit more Gravity and just kind of blend it with Pleiades. Just starting from that outer corner of my eye and just gently dragging it. It helps to blend it very nicely. And that's quite the cut crease. I like it. So I'm going to take this Clionadh DF04 brush and a little bit of First Light and pop that on in my inner corner for a nice little inner corner. My camera cut off, but I think I said that I was taking, I think that I already had said that I was taking First Light for my inner corner highlight before it cut off. But I'm just going to have a nice little sparkly inner corner with that. And I'm going to take a little bit of it and use it for my brow bone highlight as well, just so that we're super sparkly, or just so that I'm super sparkly. I live for a sparkly moment, and I've been having a lot of fun playing with shimmers a lot lately and just being as sparkly as possible. Look at that. Okay, I'm going to go fix my foundation since I did have a look on earlier. I had some errands to do, so I kind of did a more natural look. And I filmed a little try on haul that should be up on Instagram already, if you want to check that out. And yeah, so I'm going to go do the rest of this look, and I'll be right back. Alright, so this is the finished look. What do you think? I know it's a little kind of dramatic, maybe. I don't know. I like the color story. What do you think? Should I do more multiple looks with this palette on my channel, or are there other palettes that you would like to see me do multiple palettes with? I have all the Blend Bunny Cosmetics palettes. I have singles from Terra Cosmetics. I had also made an order a few weeks ago, and I think last week it came in, something like that, with some of their mattes and some of the gorgeous sparkles. I have some Be Perfect Cosmetics palettes, some ColourPop palettes. So if you have a palette in mind that you'd like to see me do a look with, or multiple looks with the palette, just let me know. I am all about it. I love getting requests. It makes me excited to sit down. It's like, if someone's like, do this palette, or maybe like this color combination, I'm like, yes, let's do it. Like, let me get in there in like 5 minutes and go do it. Like, it just makes me excited. Which look of the two is your favorite? I feel like this one is probably my favorite out of these two, even though I feel like the other was a lot of fun. But I feel like I was just a little like, I don't know if I like it because the contacts, they were just like loud. But I love those. I got those for a look. I know Halloween's over. I didn't really do a lot of creative or more than, I think I did like 6 or 8-ish looks for Halloween. So I had ordered those contacts to do him from the Powerpuff Girls as a look. I feel like I might still do that sometime. Should I film it for YouTube? Is that something you'd be interested in? Be just like a chit chat, get ready with me while I transform myself into like my favorite Powerpuff Girls character aside from Buttercup, because Buttercup is a whole mood. Okay, I'm rambling entirely too much. I want to thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to keep up with my awkward face and shenanigans while I'm not here on YouTube, I'll have all my social medias links in the description box down below. Please forgive me. I am so sleepy. It's midnight and I am stumbling over my words worse than I normally do. So, if you'd like to keep up with me while I am here on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button. It means so much to me, and I can't thank you enough. I want to thank you again for watching. It really means so much to me. I cannot express to you how much it means to me that you've decided to take the time out of your day to watch my videos. Like, I just feel like I'm boring, and, you know, so to know that there are people that, like, watch my videos, it really makes me happy. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for watching, and I hope that I'll see you in the next one. Bye.